What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we will be going over the game week 29 games which happened this weekend, and also there was a game on Monday. So let's start off with Man City versus Liverpool, and Jota had he latest it off to Salah, who then curls it into the middle left into the side netting, and that makes it 1-0 for Liverpool. And then Grealish cuts it back to Alvarez, who scores and makes it 1-1. And Mars then cuts it back for KDB, who then makes it 2-1 to Man City. And Alvarez shoots, but it's blocked by Trent, but then Gundogan gets the rebound and fires it in the left netting on the left side netting, and makes it 3-1. And then KDB plays the ball into the box, and Grealish shoots first time under Alisson and makes it a 4-1 win for City. And they played pretty well, if I'm being honest. And Bournemouth versus Fulham was the next game, and was a surprising game. Reed lays off the ball to Pereira, who fires it outside the box into the net, and that makes it 1-0 for Fulham. And Robinson volleys it outside the box. Really good volley, but it hits the crossbar. And then Solanke misses a cutback right in front of the net, and Tavernier puts a very good long shot from outside the box around the right side of the box, and then he curls it in top left corner to make it 1-1. And then Christie takes the shot, but Solanke gets the rebound, and that makes it 2-1 to Bournemouth. And yeah, great result for them, honestly. Brighton versus Brentford, and a cross into the box, and Pontus Jansson heads it into the net and makes it 1-0 for Brentford. And then a long ball from the centre back, and Mitoma chips the Brighton keeper and makes it 1-1. And then Mbeumo lays it off to Tony, who then scores yet again, and he makes it 2-1 to Brentford. And Marsh crosses it back post to Welbeck, who heads it in to make it 2-2. And then Mbeumo cross from the free kick, and Pinnock taps it in and makes it a 3-2 lead to Brentford. And then Marsh on the break, he shoots, but it's saved. And then penalty was awarded for Brighton, and McAllister scored it, and the game ended 3-3, 6 goals scored in 90 minutes. Incredible match. And next we had Palace versus Leicester, a cross into Doucouré, who then volleys it, but it was saved. Christensen crosses it, but it hits the inside of the post. And then Dewsbury Hall to Madison, who shoots, but it's saved. And Castagne cuts it back to Pereira, who scores a great outside the box shot, and then makes him 1-0. And then beautiful free kick from Eze off the bar and off the back of the keeper, and pass from Ayew to Mateta, and Mateta's basically one-on-one with the keeper, and he turns, and then he's one-on-one, and then he scores, and that makes it a 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. Then we had Forest versus Wolves. Nunez whips it in for Cunha heads it, but it hits the bar, and then Brennan Johnson scores from a very tight angle, and he squeezes it through the keeper's legs to make it 1-0. And then Johnson also misses a rebound, but then he fake shotted the defender and then he fires the ball into the net to make it 1-1, and the game ended 1-1 between the two. Arsenal versus Leeds, and Christensen tries to shoot it, but it's saved, and then a penalty was awarded to Arsenal. Gabby Jesus puts it away for a 1-0 lead, and then Martinelli almost scores a lob, and then once again Martinelli whips it in to Ben White, who is running back post, and he taps it in to make it 2-0, and Trossard cuts it back to Jesus, who scores to make it 3-0, and Christensen scores outside the box. It was deflected off Zinchenko, and that makes it 3-1, and Odegaard plays a beautiful pass to Xhaka, who heads it into the net, and the game ended 4-1. But Chelsea versus Villa. Villa made a mistake and Mudryk almost scores, and then again outside the box, off the bar, and Cucurella heads it into the way of Watkins, who chips Kepa to make it 1-0, and Felix's shot was going bottom left, but it was saved by the Aston Villa keeper, and Mudryk was 1-on-1, but he puts it in the keeper's hands. He couldn't put it away. And then Havertz inside the box, but keeper was on it today. Again, beautiful strike to make it 2-0, and Felix dribbles past players, but it's saved. And then Kante shoots, but it goes wide as well. The game ended 2-0 to Aston Villa. West Ham versus Southampton. Walcott tried to volley the ball, but it goes wide. And then Kerr whips it in from a free kick for Agard, who heads it in to make it 1-0. And shot from Southampton, saved by Fabianski. And then Benrahma shoots it over the bar. He had a great chance, but he shot it over. And Bowen shoots top left, but it is saved by the keeper. And then Sulemana shoots, but it is also wide. And Bazunu saves a free kick. And Onuachu headed it in the late stages of the game, but it went off the bar. And that ended 1-0 to West Ham. Now Newcastle versus Man United. This was a great game. Weghorst, he shot it, but he found the side netting. Unfortunately, couldn't score. Murphy to Isak, who shoots, but it was saved. And Longstaff tries a outside the box shot. I thought it was going in, but it went wide. And then St. Max to Willock, who skies it almost in front of the net. And then Shar tries the shot, but also wide. And then St. Max heads it to Willock, who then heads it in to make it 1-0. And Joe Linton had a header, but it was saved off the line. And Trippier crosses it in to Wilson, who makes it 2-0. And then Shar tries a shot again, but fires it over the net. And this game ended 2-0 to Newcastle. Very surprising. And the last game, Everton versus Tottenham. Kulusevski sends Son down the line, but keeper saves it after Son's shot. And Doucouré then puts his hand on Kane's face, and then he gets a red card. And Romero goes down in the box, and that's a pen awarded for Spurs. And obviously, you know who's going to take it, Harry Kane, and he drills it into the bottom left corner. And then Gueye takes a shot, but it is tipped over, and Lucas Moura gets sent off, I think a few minutes after he was brought on as a sub. Crazy, with a dangerous tackle, to be fair. And incredible strike from Keane outside the box by a center back. and he left Lloris just standing there. Very, very good strike, and this game ended 1-1 between the two. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.